I think that in the context of the rest of Duke, you know, it's hard to find things like that where people are so willing to exert themselves for something other than grades or other than money. And cycling is so dominated by the perspective of self-sacrifice and just like merciless destruction of one's own body for the purpose of what amounts to little other than maybe like a pat on the back for people at our level of racing. That, you know, it's really a courageous activity, and you know, in the context of the rest of our lives with all the rest that we're doing, I think that, I mean, it's a huge sacrifice, and I think that, you know, that's the only way you can really look at it.
Yeah, I think it's a great point to be able to say that, to go out on a team, go out on a bike ride, and be able to say that I have full confidence in everybody who's around me. You know, I have zero doubts that anybody around me will be willing to pull for me, and I'll do the exact same for them in any, you know, race situation. And I think that comes out, you know, the kind of relationships that you build in the cycling team or any kind of athletic team, but cycling in particular, that, you know, you really do have to work, be willing and ready to just tear yourself apart for the guy riding next to you, and that's just the way it works. So.
Yeah, and yeah, I think that's a huge point. I mean, you have to have a lot of faith in the people around you. Cycling, I would say, is a much more serious camaraderie. I think it really draws out in people what it is they're willing to lay on the line for other people, and I think that you really derive a sense of a person's, you know, personal ambition for themselves, but their sense of team unity and willingness to sacrifice for others. I really derive a lot of, you know, pleasure from knowing that people are willing to sacrifice the way they are for each other on this team. And I see myself as just trying to give a context for that, to give some kind of a medium in which people can operate at that level. I think that, you know, having the right people and having a sense of what those people are willing to do has really driven me to the level that I've wanted to sacrifice for the team. You know, it's my biggest activity on campus by far, and it's something that I hope will become a long-lasting tradition, which is, you know, Duke cycling excellence.